Hello, I'm back with another video. I just filmed my Blu-ray update video and I actually forgot to include the Alien Anthology Collection and Danganronpa, so I'm kind of irked about that because little things like that bother me a lot. But yes, I've had my Vita for a bit over half a year now. I got it in June of last year, around my birthday and all. I got a lot of money for, graduation and all of that. So, and let me talk about the Vita for a bit before I go into it. This is my Vita, and here I got the, hold on. The slim model, the, second model of it. And honestly, the Vita, I mean, it doesn't get a lot of... Sometimes it gets hate, but really it doesn't get a lot of attention. And the sad thing about that is that the Vita has quite a few good games. Like, Persona 4 Golden is my favorite game of all time, actually, most likely. But the thing that really kills the system is they don't have a lot of games for it. And Sony has pretty much stopped supporting it. Games like Gravity Watch and Danganronpa, which used to be exclusive to the system, are now moving over to like Steam and the PS4. So it doesn't really have a lot of support behind it, and that sucks because sometimes I like it more than the 3DS, and it does have a lot of good franchises on there and ports of different games. So I myself would recommend it if there are, games for it that you like. But, because I have about 10 or so now, and like I said, I've had it for, about half a year, and, there are still a couple of games I want to get for it, like more, Hyperdimension Neptunia games, more Masa and the Demon Blade, BlazBlue. There are a couple games that I still want to get for it. So, anyway, one of the first games I got for it is Project Diva 2nd F. And actually, another reason I really like the Vita is because a lot of the games that were exclusive to the PS3 are available for the Vita. So, like, with Project Diva, most of the games are only on the PS3, so when I got a Vita, I was actually able to play them. Danganronpa Sugar Happy Havoc, which is the first game in the series. Yet another game that I've been wanting to play, that I finally got the opportunity to when I got a Vita. And it's a light novel type game, mystery murder, and I really like it. Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 1. I haven't played much of it. I got the anime. I'm trying to get into the series a bit more. I know Rebirth 2 and then 3 just came out recently, but I haven't really found the time to play this one yet. But they're kind of like video game consoles personified, and they have a lot of references to pop culture and stuff like that. So, Freedom Wars, which is kind of like Monster Hunter, I'd say. I put about 20 hours or so into this, and then I kind of dropped out of it. It can get very difficult at times, and I think that's why I stopped playing it. I got stuck on a mission, but if you have a Vita, I'd recommend it. I'd personally recommend all of these, but especially this one, Persona 4 Golden, which, like I said, is my favorite game of all time, most likely. It's a port of Persona 4 with a few added dungeons and a new social link with Marie right there. And it's a great JRPG. I love the characters, I love the story, I love everything about it, and if you have a Vita, you have to get this game. And then I have Persona 4 Dancing All Night, which is the supposedly last Persona 4 game. And I love rhythm games, as you could tell, with Project Diva, and I actually really like this one, probably more than Project Diva. They have a lot of good tracks and all of that. The DLC songs are pretty good too, so. And then I have Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair, and Ultra Despair Girls. And they're both, this is a kind of a spin-off, but it still takes place in the universe, and this is a direct sequel to Trigger Happy Havoc. I'm playing another episode right now, since it comes next chronologically. And, the gameplay isn't really that interesting. It's like a shooter. But, I guess it's fine. I can't really talk that much about it. And, Danganronpa 2. I know about the story, but I'm not going to spoil it. Steins Gate, which I'm actually playing right now. And I really, really like it. If you're a fan of visual novels and time travel, this is a game I'd highly recommend. It's also on the PS3. And, the anime for it has gotten critical acclaim and praise. And it's, I'd say, about 30 or so hours in. I mean, the game is almost nothing but dialogue. Pretty much is. So if you're not into that, I wouldn't get it. But like I said, if you like time travel, they really go into depth about it and talk about different theories and everything. I would highly recommend this. And then lastly, the only fighting game I have right now, but I want to get two more. Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax, which is basically a visual novel fighting game. You have Misaka from a certain scientific railgun, Kirito, Sword Art Online, Asuna, and then a couple of other characters. Shakugan no Shan is in it. So, yeah, I'd recommend it. I think the second game just came out in Japan and has a lot more characters, but we just got this one a while ago, so maybe you should wait for that one. But I've only played about 2 or so hours of this, because not a lot of people, like I said, have the Vita. So I tried playing online, but I didn't find that many people. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I recommend it personally, but it honestly depends on your taste. Like, if you're not into Japanese games or anything like that, I'd probably skip on it. But if that's your cup of tea, if you like games like that, I really recommend it.